Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beloveds. I hope you are well. So, each week I send out an email to those who have subscribed to my virtual distance Reiki, and I'm always, I always set these intentions of like, coming up with a word that kind of speaks to me and I feel called to share for that week. And this morning in meditation, I thought of the word releasing. It's the Today is the full moon, and if you have a spiritual practice that follows the moon phase, full moon is about releasing. It's as far as goals, if you're not really like all into moon phases, it's goals that you've set for yourself have either come to a completion or come to a particular place at a particular milestone to where you can kind of look back and kind of assess how far you've come in reaching that goal. So many things came up with releasing, but one of the things that has been very present with me recently is just releasing the idea of perfection, right? With me, how I grew up, I was raised to be everything has to be of a certain level of quality, or there's no point in putting it out or having it be seen for public view. And there's a whole story more that I even now, as I think about it, I was like, huh, I don't, okay. So I'm going to set that to the side for the bit. But as far as releasing, a lot of us struggle with the idea of releasing. Like we don't think we're doing it right, or we're not doing enough of it, or some of us are just really afraid of letting something go. And I know in one sense that's kind of two sides of the same coin, but just the simple act of reframing it as letting go, people, I imagine people now are like, oh, letting something go, what would it, just have you have a visceral kind of reaction to that. Honor that, sit with that, um, pause with it if you want to meditate about it. And another idea that kind of came out of meditation this morning is you know doing or recording a meditation about releasing and letting go. And so that's, be on the lookout for that. The thought just came to me this morning. So give me a little bit of time to put it together. But to come back to releasing, for me, this last month with so many changes going on in my life, I have really come face to face with having to let some things go. I equate it with juggling. Just keep trying to keep all these balls in the air, trying to do this, and this, and it's just I'm starting to drop some balls. And I'm looking at these balls on the ground, and I'm like, well, holy shit, I dropped this ball. Yeah, you dropped this ball. You've got a lot of stuff going on, and you're trying to juggle a lot of balls, and a lot of these things are really not mine to juggle. And I was like, huh. And I sat with that and I honored that. And I was really grateful that I could sit peacefully in that moment and realize that versus staying in a negative cycle of guilt, shame. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I've been juggling this ball for too long and it's not even my friggin' ball. And, things like that. It's just, I am glad that I had an opportunity to be present in that moment to realize that it wasn't my ball to juggle. And then it gave me an opportunity to like, huh, what other things is that's not mine that I'm juggling. And just one by one, I am just as things come to the forefront, I'm like, huh, is this really mine? Okay. And if it is mine, it's like, how do I want to do I just want to sit this ball down now for now, or do I just want to just do away with it altogether? Like the program that I have on Thinkific, I was just like, it could probably better serve more people in an easier way if I just pull it from Thinkific, um, rearrange it as it were, and then just upload it as a course to Insight Timer. I already have a presence there. It's it was just easier, and I felt called to do that. So I'm honoring that, and I'm going to go in that direction. So releasing, what if you coming back around, if you have a practice where you follow the moon phases and you are going to be releasing something today because it's full moon, what is that? Or is it just meditate on it, think on it, journal on it? If you already made your list, you can add more to it, of course. If this is new to you, releasing something, just do a free write. Just write down what's coming to you, even if you're struggling something, it's like I release struggling with releasing fill in the blank. And it could be a lot of things, it could be a few things. And as time goes on, it will be easier if you keep up with the momentum of being willing to let it go. I think back to the video that I did revisiting authenticity 3 years later after doing another video around fear and authenticity. And I release how I thought I should have looked anytime I've ever done a video. I mean, now, again, I'm in my bathrobe because it's Sunday and I have a special rule I have for myself about if I'm going to do any kind of work on Sunday, at least I'm going to be comfortable, which means I'm in my pajamas, in my bathrobe. Um, and for the time being, that's working for me. And in the future, I might change it. And if, whenever I do, I do. And if I don't, it's all good because I'm releasing attachment to having things be just so in order to accomplish the things that I want to do, which was for this morning to record this video before I send it to the people on my virtual distance Reiki group. So, thoughts, questions, post them below, or feel free to message me if it's like a really super deep, specific, intimate question. And I hope you have a great day. And I love you, and you are doing the best you can.